side, lost one down the sideline, caught, touchdown Carolina. He's under pressure, and they sack him all the way back at the 5-yard line. Oh, what a way to light it up here at Williams-Brice Stadium.
The Gamecocks ride 3 defensive scores and get 3 touchdown passes from Jake Bentley to score the most points ever in the Muschamp era to beat Arkansas 48-22. Coach, at the beginning of the week, I heard you said the team should reset and restart. Apparently they did so. Your thoughts on this ball game?
Well, coming off such a disappointing loss out of College Station, you saw the locker room, the hurt. The guys invested an awful lot last week, gave a great effort, and you're not sure as a coach how it's really going to come out. You know, we had good preparation, but I'm really proud of our players and our staff and how we responded, and we played extremely hard in this game. We took on a very unique offense for us, the 2-back run game and some different stuff, some structured things they did defensively, but overall it was a true team effort and a great team win.
Well, Arkansas rushes for 106 yards. Coach, they've been averaging 205. I know that's got to be one of the things you're most proud of.
Well, I really am. They had a 23-yard run on our sideline. Other than that, they really didn't have anything in the run game. We played blocks extremely well up front, disengaged. We had great gap integrity, which you need to have defensively. We tackled well. I wish we had played cleaner at the end of the game. Very disappointed with how we ended the game defensively, but we got a lot of young guys to play in that situation as well, which is always good for you.
Good gracious. On the Palmetto Health Injury Report, I couldn't believe that I was seeing another offensive lineman go down for Carolina. How's Dennis Daly doing? How's the rest of the team?
He's fine. He just had a cramp. And so that was, we're very fortunate there, and that was as thin as we are. But Blake Camper did a nice job of plugging in some spots, and DJ Park and Sedarius Hutchinson. I really challenged those guys. We didn't play as well as we needed to in College Station. I really challenged those guys all week and called them out personally in front of the entire football team. They needed to play better, and they certainly did tonight. Casey Crosby's got an ankle. I don't know the severity of that right now. We'll know that more as the week rolls on. And Rico got popped in the ribs pretty good, but I think he's okay.
That's our Palmetto Health Injury Report. A big win for the Gamecocks tonight on Parents Weekend on the University of South Carolina campus. A great win for everybody. We'll see highlights and more when we come back on Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp.
Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp is brought to you by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Crescent Construction, the official roofer of the Gamecocks. Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram. Coach Muschamp's clothes are provided by Britons of Columbia. Gamecock Football with Coach Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Marketing.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Get $10,837 total savings on a 2017 F-150, plus first responders get an additional $1,000 at your Carolina Ford dealer.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way, when you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls with head coach Will Muschamp from 7 till 8 p.m. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information.
Welcome back, and now it's time for the Toyota Keys to the Game. They're brought to you by Toyota, of course. Let's go places. Coach, coming to this ball game, it's pretty clear what you wanted to do. How'd it go with some of those keys?
Stop the run.
Yeah.
We did that. We limited the run game, and in that, you've got to get off the field on third down. Defensively, we were 2 of 7 in the first half. So that was critical to not let them extend drives, which we've done that in some ball games. We played much better on third down. The ability to run the ball offensively, we ended up with 150-something yards rushing, but we really controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball for the entire game, and really in the third quarter took over the line of scrimmage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, on offense, you started 0 for 5 on third down, but ended up 4 of 8 there afterwards, and a lot better job rushing the football tonight. Carolina with one of their better rushing games so far. This week's highlights presented by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. As we mentioned, Parents Weekend. What could have been a stormy day ended up being very nice, a little humid.
Well, sellout crowd here at Williams-Brice. I want to thank our fans. It was awesome. It was a great environment. We had a bunch of recruits here, and they certainly noticed how loud and proud our fans are. Really nice job of getting the ball on the perimeter. That was one of the things we needed to do in the game, and we got it early to Hayden right here. He's a 255-pound man running the football. Critical fourth down conversion. Jake's a little off early in the game, and Casey Crosby makes a fantastic catch, gets hit right when he's catching the ball to convert the fourth down to keep our drive alive. We missed a field goal there, but we come right back here with a really nice tackle by Chris Lamons getting the ball off the guy, but you see a bunch of Garnet jerseys running to the football right there. Jam, I wish he had gotten that the fumble scoop right there, but there's a lot of guys around the football, and normally you measure a defensive player's heart and effort when he's around the ball right there, and we got a bunch of them. So really proud of how our guys played and the intensity they played with and the effort. And Parker comes in here and hits it, and the crowd goes bananas. So that's a good thing. We needed that. We needed him to continue to kick well for us. We come back here on 2nd and 10. They try and hit the little screen right there. We knock the ball down. Really good pressure by DJ Wanham. You got Sherrod Green made his first start as a rookie there coming out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We come on 3rd and 16 right here. Again, you see DJ Wanham getting some pressure, and old DJ keeps missing them, but we keep hanging in there. A really nice job, and I believe that Steven Montag displacing the ball right there on the scramble pass. That was a huge hit for us right here, and we've been running the inside zone a bunch, and we set him up right there with an inside zone fake and then got Hayden down the middle. They were playing split safety coverage. He got on top of the linebackers for a 62-yard touchdown.
He ended up with 2 catches, 76 yards, and that 1 touchdown you mentioned. And Parker White was good, and kickoffs again tonight, Coach, and in the extra points gets one there.
And, disappointed here. This is a third down situation. Jamarcus is a better player than this. We need to take away the inside right there, knock the ball off of him, make him take us in the end zone, and we'll get those things corrected. But, again, a nice shot ball down the middle to Ortre Smith right here. Again, big target, hard guy to cover, especially against some of the smaller DBs. We come back here with a high-low concept on that side. A huge 3rd and 8 conversion. A.J. Turner makes a nice catch, gets some bull yardage right there. 10-10 game right here. It's 2nd and 12. We rush 3, fill up the zones. He forces some poor balls into coverage, and Jamarcus had made a play right there. We got the first down. We had plenty of time and 2 timeouts. Jake does a nice job on 2nd and 10 getting the first down. We get the play fake. We're trying to hit the scissors route down the middle, which we had hit with Hayden earlier in the game and didn't quite get to it, and Hayden came off of it. Took the timeout there. We had another timeout left, and we said, let's take a shot in the end zone and see if we can't get one to Brian. And, you let Brian Evers go up and try and go make a play, and he made a fantastic catch, got his knee down in bounds. Huge momentum swing going into halftime, but really well orchestrated by our offensive staff and executed by our offensive players right before half. So you took the wind out of their sails going into halftime.
Yeah, that drive started with 1:58 left, took it down to 4 seconds, and here we are in the 3rd quarter now, Coach. And this is their first drive to open up the second half, and it was a 3 and out.
3 and out, and we come right here on a 3rd and 1. We were going to give 4 downs to Rope there regardless, but he had Hayden hits Jacob August on the over route. Jacob's had 2 big 3rd down conversions in weeks back to back. our home games back-to-back here. We end up hitting the 30-yarder to go up and now make it a 2-score game. So we're at 20-10. We got a lot of momentum, and really here's where we start getting the ball turned over. Really nice job by Jamarcus King. We're in quarters coverage. They've got a post called for quarters coverage. Jamarcus got to go up and really does a nice job of working himself in phase with the receiver. 3rd and 6 situation here. Scramble coming out, and Sky Moore. Was this a school record, or has he got one more?
He's got one more to tie. Yeah, that's right. This one's for number 13. And to stay in bounds, coach, and take it 34 yards back. Amazing job by Sky Moore.
Well,
13 career interceptions.
He just has a tremendous knack and an ability to put himself in positions to make plays. And I'd like to say it's coaching, but it's not. He's a really good football player. They come back here, and Dante gets a really nice sack strip right there. Huge play in the game, and really T.J. Brunson has the awareness right here of palms up on the scoop. This is something we work on all the time at practice. So now you're talking in terms of a 34-10 game. We're putting the thing out of reach right here and really wearing on them mentally and psychologically.
At this point, it really could have been the 3rd or 4th defensive score in the game. Here's Brian Edwards on the speed sweep.
We've been running the ball inside. They've been really jamming it up, so we felt like we could get it on the perimeter, and we got it on the perimeter. And this is a nice West Coast boot right here to Tyson Williams. Well called play by Kurt Roper. Get the ball in the end zone to make it a 41-10 game at that time, I believe. And Jake's not a very good vertical jump leaper right there, but disappointed here. We got to clean this up, and we don't fit the right gaps. We don't get lined up well. Disappointed with that, and we were running in mud as far as rushing the passer here late. But big play by Keeson Nixon right here. He's going to be a really good football player for us. He came into camp late, didn't get there till August. So it's been difficult in the transition sometimes for him, but he's got a lot of ability. He's a really good football player, and he's a guy that we need to get on the field more, and I'm glad he's a Gamecock.
Big corner out there tonight. A lot of people contributing to the Gamecock win. It was a big one. They go to 4-2 on the season, and Carolina wins it 48-22. And Carolina will go to Tennessee next week, but we got some superlatives to give out when we come back on Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp.
TD Bank, America's most convenient bank, is partnering with the Free Medical Clinic to help make a difference together. This year, every time South Carolina scores a touchdown, TD Bank will make a contribution to the Free Medical Clinic to assist with their mission of providing high-quality health care and medications to vulnerable residents of the community without insurance or other coverage. So, as you pull for the Gamecocks to score another touchdown, remember that TD Bank is working to make a difference in South Carolina.
I got a curb violation. B13 in pursuit.
Uh-oh. Honey, hurry.
Pardon me, ma'am. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Hit the left gate.
Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Nice work.
The 2017 Toyota RAV4. Lease a new 2017 RAV4 XLE for just $209 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Gamecock fans, Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP game day experience this football season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be the Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field. Winners will receive 2-game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise signed by Gamecock head coach Will Muschamp. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Under pressure, Teddy to close it out. The Gamecocks have won it 4 years in a row.
This one's got a tail on him. He dives, he makes the catch, and the Gamecocks win it.
The South Carolina Gamecocks are on top of the basketball world. They will cut down the net as the 2017 national champions.
Follow your team at PalmettoSeries.com and look for certified SC grown where you shop. It's a matter of taste.
Posting hashtag yeehaw.
Hashtag I have no signal and I still can't post out here.
Whoa, look out, coming through.
Hey, Thomas.
Howdy there, Joy. See, Joy's got the new iPhone with Verizon Unlimited. I bet I do. Best phone, best network. America's largest, most reliable 4G LTE network. She can post out here like she does in the city. Hey, 12 likes. What? Likes won't get you diddly around these parts. Yeah! No, you're going the wrong way.
When you really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get up to $300 off the new iPhone.
Gamecock Film Sessions are brought to you by Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram.
Hello and welcome back into Carolina football with Will Muschamp. We're into the film session where Coach Muschamp breaks down what he's looking for in Carolina football in the film room.
You know, in this situation right here, Todd, we've got we're releasing 5 out. So right now, you know, NC State's in obviously a man covered situation. They've got a combination coverage on Deebo Samuel in the slot, and then these 3 defenders are working a man covered situation between the receiver, the tight end, and the back. And obviously they make a mistake here. They bust. You can see the linebacker point. It's got a you got 'em, I take 'em coverage. I don't like playing these kind of coverages. But Jake does a nice job of seeing that obviously there's a miscommunication on their end, and we've got backs with outstanding hands, and Enrico really does a nice job of finishing on the play right here. But a mistake on NC State's part. But when you free release the back in the route concepts at times, it gives the defense some issues, and this certainly did, and they busted an assignment right there.
That's film session with Will Muschamp. We'll be back on Gamecock football with Will Muschamp right after this.
Now at Buy Low, prices are down and staying down on the things you buy most. So visit your local Buy Low and pick up all of your game day essentials. Buy Low, premier grocery partner of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
I got a curb violation. B13 in pursuit.
Uh-oh. Honey, hurry.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Excuse me, sir. Sir?
Hit the left gate!
Pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me.
Nice work.
The 2017 Toyota RAV4. Lease a new 2017 RAV4 XLE for just $209 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running. Because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Get $10,837 total savings on a 2017 F-150, plus first responders get an additional $1,000 at your Carolina Ford dealer.
We just got to take it one game at a time. Next question.
Odell, can you repeat everything you just said? My live stream won't load.
Technical foul.
Wrong sport.
Wrong network. You see, you need unlimited on Verizon. It's America's largest, most reliable 4G LTE network. They won't let you down in places like this, even in the strike zone.
It's the red zone.
Pretty sure it's the strike zone. Here, use mine. All right, see you on the court, champ. Heads up.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Plans now start at $40 per line for 4 lines.
Are you ready for Carolina football? Today, the Gamecocks are back in the friendly confines of Williams-Brice Stadium to take on their second SEC West opponent in 2 weeks. It's Carolina versus Arkansas. Arkansas leads the series with South Carolina by a 13-9 margin, dating back to the first meeting in 1992. Today's game is the first between the two schools since 2013 and the first in Columbia since 2012. Second down at 7. Allen wants to throw it. Got his man in the flat. Caught but hit immediately. Ball spits out. Let's see. Gamecocks, can they pick it up? It is! Carolina turnover. A big hit on the tight end. The ball popped out. And the Gamecocks have it inside the Arkansas 15-yard line. Bentley out of the gun on 2nd and 8. Fakes inside, play action. Wants to go down the middle of the field, got Hurst. Wide open at the 30, running away at the 20. The big man's gonna go into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown, Hayden Hurst. 62 yards out, his second of the year through the air. Bentley out of the shotgun. Bentley looking right side, throwing fade route again, back corner of the end zone. Jump ball. Did he bring it down? He brought it down, and we got a touchdown. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown, Brian Edwards with 4 seconds to go in the half. Boom. Allen drops back, bouncing in the pocket under some pressure.
rolling right side now, and Jones is trailing. They throw late, and it's picked off. The Gamecocks have got it down the near sideline. Of course you know who it is. That's number 10, Sky Moore, for the 13th of his career. He's one away from tying the all-time interception record at the University of South Carolina. Allen under center now, second down. He play actions. That's a slide to his right, hit just as he throws it. The ball hits the turf. And the Gamecocks have got it again at the Arkansas 30. All the way down to the 10-5. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown, T.J. Brunson, 73-yard. Got into coverage. That's Nixon. Picked off at the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown, Keaton Nixon. Good day for the Gamecock offense and certainly for the defense today. It started a little slow in the first quarter for all units, and then the Gamecocks flew back. They put up the most points in the Muschamp era and win it 48-22.
Good hard work has earned Allison Wade the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the swimming and diving team, Wade is a junior public health major with a 3.978 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Hayden's in the backfield. It's two wide receivers each side. Allen drops back, bouncing in the pocket, under some pressure. Rolling right side now, and Jones is trailing. They throw late, and it's picked off. The Gamecocks have got it down the near sideline. Of course you know who it is. That's number 10, Sky Moore, for the 13th of his career from 33 yards out. A big six for Sky Moore. He's one away from tying the all-time interception record at the University of South Carolina.
That's our Sansbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? I didn't even have to look up. I knew it was number 10 when he caught it on the sideline and went down there. His 13th career interception. That one was for a pick six, Coach.
Again, it talks about his football intelligence, number 1, his competitive edge, number 2, but the guy's got instincts. He sees the game differently than a lot of people do as far as how things happen, and for a linebacker to have 13 interceptions, it's amazing. The pro scouts come in, they all ask me, this guy's getting his hands on the ball a bunch, and that's something that's going to create value for Sky moving forward.
Great job by the entire defense, but Sky Moore, our Sansbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? Now our Terminex Test Player of the Game. And, Coach, you had 5 guys who had 4 tackles or more. A lot of people contributed. We saw people pick up the football. Who do you give the best player to?
Well, I give it to our entire defense from the standpoint of when you play a team like this, as far as playing blocks, the 3 technique that's demanding the double team is keeping the linebacker free to make a play on the play. I mean, there's so many things that work together as far as that, so it's very hard and difficult for us to make a decision on the player of the game, so we'll give it to the defense, and obviously scoring on defense helps.
3 defensive scores, and the Gamecocks win it and win it in a big way. When we come back, we'll look ahead to Tennessee, but it's time to hear from Mike Carolina.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build, even if challenging times get in their way. When you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
We had a large storm, and our home was hit pretty bad. The next day, a friend of ours recommended Crescent Construction. They came out and replaced our entire roof, and we were very pleased with the work they did.
Call Crescent Construction's professional staff to do a detailed roof inspection at your home today. Absolutely free.
I've already referred Crescent Construction to a friend of mine.
Call Crescent Construction, South Carolina's #1 roofer and the official roofer of the Carolina Gamecocks.
I got a curb violation. B13 in pursuit.
Uh-oh. Honey, hurry.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Sorry.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Hit the lift gate!
Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Nice work.
The 2017 Toyota RAV4. Lease a new 2017 RAV4 XLE for just $209 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Gamecock fans, Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP game day experience this football season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be the Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field. Winners will receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise signed by Gamecock head coach Will Muschamp. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Gamecock football with Will Muschamp is brought to you by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Crescent Construction, the official roofer of the Gamecocks. Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram. Coach Muschamp's clothes are provided by Britons of Columbia. Gamecock football with Coach Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Marketing.
Carolina wins it at Williams-Brice Stadium on Parents Weekend to go to 4-2 on the season. Now next up, Coach, it never gets easy. On the road in the SEC, we go up to Knoxville to take on the Tennessee Vols.
Well, we're looking forward to the matchup, obviously. Tennessee's got a great program playing at Neyland Stadium. We'll have to deal with the crowd noise and those sort of things. And, they're a wounded football team right now. The tough loss to Georgia, I think a lot of those issues they had were self-inflicted as far as turnovers and things like that are concerned. But Butch is a good football coach. They've recruited extremely well. We'll have our work cut out for us.
They're 0-2 in conference play, but maybe one of the best backs in all of the conference.
John Kelly's outstanding. He's a really good back. He can take it anywhere as far as the inside zone and the things that they're able to do. And I'm sure, them having a week off to go back and really study some of the things that they need to improve on all 3 phases, we'll have our work cut out for us.
It will be, as always. Coach, great job getting everybody back, staff and the team for that matter, after the A&M loss. When it was a tough one that got away, and Carolina wins it tonight, though, at home, big time over Arkansas. We'll see you after the Tennessee game on Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp.